Nigerian owing 418,777 naira to the outside world. So if you are a Nigerian, just know that you are owing what you are owing, because what is happening is that devaluation pushes Nigeria's debt to 89.2 trillion naira. So if that 89.2 trillion naira to be divided among 213 million people, that is our population. That is what is being estimated that our population is, meaning that out of that 89.2 trillion naira that we are supposed to pay back as a country, if it's being shared among 213 million Nigerians, you are listening to me, you are owing 418,777 naira to the outside world. Well, the devaluation of naira has increased Nigeria debt profile by 20.6 trillion naira in 5 months. in 5 months. That means Tinubu has borrowed 20.6 trillion naira in 5 months. Daily Trust can report a data analysis by Dailies. The devaluation of the naira has increased, yes, which is to 20.6 trillion naira. A data analysis by Daily Trust indicates that the new borrowing plans by the federal government will see the total debt level hit 89.2 trillion naira before the end of the year. If shared to Nigeria's 213 million people, each citizen will be owing 418,777 naira to the outside world. The country's total debt, both domestic and external, stood at $113.4 billion or 87.4 trillion naira as of June 30th, according to a data sourced from the website of the Debt Management Office, DMO. The amount is 3 times the size of the country's debt in 2005, when the Paris Club forgave $18 billion of that amount. The Central Bank of Nigeria's officials exchange rate of $1 to 770 naira per 38 kobo as of June 30th was used in converting the external debt to naira by the DMO. The domestic debt includes the 22.7 trillion naira ways and means advances at the CBN, for which the approval of the National Assembly to securitize it was received in May 2023. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Wale Edun, had last month at the World Bank International Monetary Fund (IMF) annual meeting in Marrakech, Morocco, announced a plan by the government to obtain $1.5 billion in budget support from the World Bank. This would, if granted, push the country's debt stock to $114.9 billion or 89.2 trillion naira, using the official exchange rate of 776.4 naira per dollar. This includes the new plan to borrow $7.8 billion and 100 million euro, which the President on Wednesday requested the Senate to approve as part of the 2022-2024. And before you could say Jack Robinson, they speedily approve it. And Akpabio came to tell Nigerians that, oh, I did that because of the suffering Nigerians. What if analysis of the debt profile indicates that if the exchange rate had remained at 461 naira to a dollar, according to the Nigerian exchange rate archived by the CBN on May 30th, Nigeria's debt stock would have been only 57.6 trillion naira. That is if, as at May 30th, that was when Tinubu came on board and he scattered everything, scattered everywhere. Some people are telling us, oh, he just came on board, So why somebody came on board? You cannot do good thing. You came on board. It's not as if Nigerians are telling you that, say, oh, where we were coming from before, we just want a situation, but you want to move, want to move forward, but what he did was but it was easy for him to reverse, to take us back, because as we speak now, there was nothing that happened that warranted all these things. It was as a result of bad policies, and some people are telling us, give him time finish you there, give him time finish you there. Well, whether 57.6 trillion or 87.2 trillion naira, all na still bad thing, but at least maybe that would have been a bit better, a bit okay, because I can remember sometime this year we were told that each Nigerian was owing 200 and something thousand, and some people were like, where did I borrow the money from them? You know, people were just making jokes out of it, but now it has increased. You where they shout. Some people will tell you that yeah, they're not going to pay, because I remember one journalist was trying to explain to people, no, nobody's telling you to come and pay, but you have paid more than that, because with the suffering that you are going through, you have paid more than that. The question is that, has any of these politicians have they paid for not anything, or have they sacrificed anything? The answer is no. Following the devaluation of the portion of the debt owed to external creditors, which is denominated in the United States dollars, the total debt stock increased by 20.6 trillion naira as a result of the depreciation of about 315 naira per dollar in the Nigeria autonomous foreign exchange market window from May 30th to date. Okay, as of June, Nigeria external debt stood at $43.1 billion and domestic debt $70.3 billion. A total of $20.7 billion is owed to multilateral organizations, $5.5 billion is bilateral, $15.6 billion is commercial Eurobonds, $931 million is a promissory note, non-interest note issued to settle arrears of federal contractors, and $300 million syndicated loans. The federal government's portions of the external debt of $43.1 billion is $38.8 billion, accounting for 90% of debt, while the 36 states and the FCT account for $4.3 billion, accounting for 10% of the debt stock. So the thing is on and on and on and on, but one thing that we are concerned about is that you are owing 400 and something thousand naira, with the calculation of the, but if you divide that 80 something whatever trillion naira, and that is exactly what you are owing. So I don't know what you think, what you make up for this. Now they are still borrowing. When they borrow finish, they will come carry one, maybe 0.5% to one small corner. Do they give them one cup of rice? They will tell you that they are going to pay some people 35,000 naira. How many people? The workforce that we have in Nigeria, what is the percentage of the workers that we have in Nigeria, the government workers? Tell me. They will tell you they are distributing this one that calls herself better edu. It's just they jump like waiting, I don't know, just from one place to the cha, just moving around, nothing. They just continue with what Sadia Farouk, that's what she did. That's what she just jumping. She doesn't even understand what she's doing. They're just telling her, look, you go to this place, taking photo ops here and there, saying they're sharing money to the poorest of the poor. That's the language. Who is not affected? Right from nonsense. Who is not affected? The only people who are not affected are the politicians. Right from time in this country, they are the politicians and the people who are around the corridor of power. But the rest of us, we have been affected. There's nothing like the poorest of the poor. Everybody is affected now. And then with that, oh my goodness, Nigerians, they don't do nothing, honestly. And when you talk, some people don't go let you talk, make you pass. So you when they talk, say they want to let them give those who are poor. You get what you get. No, all of them never started. They drop on a motor now. They try to manage. You go good. Some people they tell me say all these things, all this hardship that it will get to a time everything will be fine. But they are not suffering from all this hardship they are created. You that you are downtrodden, you are the one suffering, you are the one sacrificing. How many of the politicians have you heard that this thing? They will tell you they want to buy all manner of cars, that is they are working to, but they will not tell you that, well, let us even manage a car of 10 million or 15 million, which is even on the other side. They will not manage, but they will tell you just be patient. But are they patient? Tinubu came on board, he scattered everything. Yeah, he didn't even wait. Let me even see what is happening. Let them hand over to me, because we believe that he was part and parcel of the former government. So if now person will be say he get better thing, get better mind for Nigerians, he would have waited like 1 or 3, 4, 5, 6 months to even if that make it look grand, make it see what happen. No, he started issuing policies here and there that have crumbled the Nigerian economy, that have made Nigerian people to be miserable. That time, you don't know say he needed to be patient, but now you don't scatter everything. Now you go can't be patient. They expect people to be swallowing all those rubbish that they are always vomiting. So guys, the bottom line is that this is what you are owing as a Nigerian. If you think that nobody is going to knock at your door to come and say, oh yeah, bring the money, this and this and that, you are paying heavily. You know you are paying heavily. You have even paid more than that. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.